In this video, we're going to demonstrate how to design a simple survey form. We'll be making a basic survey about lunch habits for employees. To start, we'll click the Survey Form button and give it a URL name. To start our survey, we'll give it a title. Once this is done, we'll start by creating a container to actually build the form in. Now that we have our container, let's start populating it with some survey fields. These will come in the form of data components. To start, we'll create a text box data component to ask the user what their name is. Click on the New Data Component button under Data Components and select Text. A new text box component is now in our menu. We'll drag this into our container and, to stay organized, we'll name it. We can reuse this same text box data component to add other kinds of text boxes to our form. In this form, we've decided to make the name field required information from the user. To make a field required, select the text box in question, in this case name, and select the Data tab. Here we can check the required checkbox to ensure that this field has to be filled in before the form can be submitted. Now we're going to create some multiple choice questions for our users. Let's start by creating a choice data component and dragging it into the container underneath the other questions. The choice component has defaulted to a drop-down choice selection. We accidentally entered an unwanted option. Luckily, removing this is easy. There's a red X button to the right of each option, allowing you to remove extra or unwanted options. Now, let's add a second choice field. Once again, we'll drag a choice data component into the form outline. Again, it defaults to a drop-down choice selection. This time we're going to change it to a single select choice widget. This is done by selecting the widget option and changing the widget form. The single select widget only allows for one option to be selected, but multi-select widgets and Likert check fields allow for multiple options to be chosen. Once again, we'll add in our options. Adding options is done the same way for all choice widgets. Before publishing our form, we'll make two final additions. First, we'll add a toggle field asking if people would want to be included in a weekly catered lunch. Toggle functions as simple checkboxes, but, as we'll see in later videos, can be used alongside conditional logic in our rules editor to make interactive forms that respond to what users enter. Finally, we'll create a text box where users can add feedback on lunch breaks. We'll drag a text box into the form outline and change the widget to a text area box so that users can enter longer responses. Finally, let's publish our form. Go to the Publishing menu in the upper left-hand corner and click Publish Form. Now that the form is published, we can select the clipboard icon to copy the form URL and send the form out to our employees. Thank you for watching. We hope that this guide has been useful in creating a basic survey-style form with Sellerform.